Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us on Brave New Hollywood. My guest today is a young, talented actor with a cat in the background, I see. Ezra Dewey is our guest, and we're going to talk about his latest horror mystery film called The Boy Behind the Door. Ezra, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. So let's talk about this exciting nail biter of a film. How did the role come your way?
Um, well, really, it started off because I auditioned for The Boy Behind the Door, and then it turned out that they hired me in using my audition from The Boy Behind the Door. They hired me for the Djinn, and they were like, I was like, whoa, I didn't even have to audition for the Djinn. And then later, after we were done shooting the Djinn and stuff like that, they were still thinking of me to do The Boy Behind the Door, and then I kind of got that job too.
Wow, that's incredible actually. So you basically got two jobs, two gigs with one audition.
Yeah, kind of basically. Yeah.
So these two directors, David Charbonnier and Justin Powell, must like you a lot. What is it like working with them?
It's awesome because they're super nice. They're really they know what they like to do and they have it all like situated. And they're really they're really outgoing and they make my job really easily. They give directions super well and it's just a usually very fun environment around them. It's never like super like intense or crazy, but like obviously we do get serious when we're like doing the scenes and stuff like that, but usually it's just a fun time around the set.
And now that you have done two movies with them, would you do a third?
Of course. Obviously they could have me as much as they want and I would do it as much as they want for as long as possible.
Yes. Um, Working with Lonnie Chavis, what was that like?
um it was really cool. He was really nice and he was funny and nice to hang around. We would like joke around like in between scenes and stuff like that. And we would like play around during lunchtime and stuff. It was really nice having another kid on set because I'm so used to like being around a bunch of adults and stuff, which is fine. Like I'm okay with that. That's cool and all, but it was cool having like another kid my age around. He was really nice and fun to be around.
Kevin, can you hear me? It's me, Bobby.
I'm scared, Mommy.
Me too, okay? But I'm not gonna leave you.
Tell me about the challenges of making this film.
The challenges were a lot of the emotional scenes. Like some scenes were very you'd have to put yourself in a dark place because you're kidnapped and you have to be like, okay, this is terrible. Like how would I be in this situation? And you have to like think of like, kind of grueling and kind of hard things because that's how I was able to put myself in the mindset of like being terrified and sad all the time. And some of the physical ones too, because I've never had to like do a lot of physical stuff and like like fighting for my life and stuff like that. But those are super fun, but they were tough at times because they were different. But yeah.
And is horror your genre? Is it a genre you like?
Yeah, I do like horror. Oh, I like it a lot more now, but yeah, I can definitely see myself doing a lot more like horror and thriller type stuff if they come along. I kind of like also kind of do a little bit of everything. Like whatever comes along, I'm just like, okay, whatever, I'll do it. But horror is definitely really fun.
I wanted to ask you if these two movies are opening doors for you. What are the opportunities like now?
Um, I think it's still a little like kind of the same because of like, COVID and stuff, and they're still like kind of like just coming out. But I think as hopefully, as more and more people start seeing it, that hopefully I'll start getting more like auditions for like bigger films and stuff like that.
When you look out there, are there actors that you admire and would like to work with?
Um, I do I do really like Johnny Depp because, of like Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff, and I really, really like those movies. So that would be cool to see him and stuff like that.
And where do you see yourself, I don't know, 5 to 10 years from now?
I see myself doing acting and stuff like that. I'm really not sure, to be honest, because I'm still like in high school and stuff like that, and I'm just kind of like being a kid or whatever. But I definitely see myself doing acting. Um, yeah, I'm still figuring out whether it's gonna be like full time, like I'm gonna just be an actor or whatever. But yeah, that's definitely gonna be part of my life. Like I'm definitely gonna be acting for a long time.
Very good. As for hobbies, when you're not in school and when you're not acting, what else do you enjoy doing?
Um, I really like going like places with my friends. Like I like going to the pool or like hanging out at their houses or whatever, like a normal kid. But like I play video games. I do really like to surf. I want to go this weekend to the beach and go surfing a little bit. And I play football on my high school team, and the season's about to start really soon. I think in like August or something. And yeah,
And last but not least, what was the best thing about making this film?
um, the best thing was just learning and like being in the environment of like a movie making, like, because the Djinn was not like a super, it was a relatively smaller movie. Like we were just in a one like apartment. But The Boy Behind the Door, the best part about making it was because I got to enjoy the environment of like being in like a more, bigger film. Like we had different sets, more crew. Like it felt like it was like kind of like a dream, because this is what I've been wanting to do for a long time, and like actually getting to do it and meeting all these different people and like hanging out with them. That was the best part about it.
Ezra, I hope to see you again here on Brave New Hollywood for a chat about your future movies.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. It was fun.